Hey, what's up YouTube? I want to show you guys my 2014 Gishki deck. I'm having a lot of fun playing with the different formats. So for 2014, you had Sylvans, you had Dragon Rulers, you had Hat and Cat and Fat, all the different iterations of the hand artifact deck, whether you're playing Trap Tricks, Fury Bandit, or whatnot. Um, my favorite deck of the format was Sylvans. However, the most fun I ever had was with Gishkis. And I want to show you guys this really cool build. So you start off with the Yugioh, pay 1,000, draw a card, you reveal as the Gishki monster, you non-target and spin a card on the field. So if you summon this turn one, you will have to spin your own card if your opponent doesn't have a card. But going second, you can really put your opponent back and drop in multiples of these. It is a hefty life point cost, but I mean, these guys are 3,200 attack, so you exchange a little bit of your life points to wreck their field and then punch for game, and I think it's worth it. And the search for them, you have the Abyss, Shadow, and the Vision. So this 12 card package basically makes up your search engine and ritual engine, and you just use these to put together the pieces to go after your opponent on the following turn. So if you go first, you ideally want to open up with a little fish guy. Hope they don't kill you, and then just start dropping Zilgigi guy on them and spinning their field and punching for game. Now, in case that doesn't work, you have a follow-up plan. So Gishki Beast, he's really cool. He's pretty much a Blizzard Dragon. And if you didn't know, uh, Abyss gets his effect on normal or special. So normal summon, revive, and then trigger. Help you search the missing piece so you can start going in with Zilgigas. The format is really defined by one card. And so that's why we play a play set of the Gishki Noella. Basically, she excavates the top 5 cards of your deck. And the Gishki cards go to the grave, everything else goes to the bottom. And that's super helpful for a card that's coming up. But first, to round off the Gishki monsters, play Ariel. This is your other turn 1 play, so you either have Abyss or Ariel to start off. This card is super important. I didn't like it at first, but with so many people playing hands and playing trap decks, you really want a solid turn 1 card, and most of those decks can't climb over 1,800 defense, and this just gets you either your Abyss to keep your combo going or to help you assemble pieces, or gets you Gishki Beast for rank 4. So if you had pitched the Shadow to the grave, you can bait your opponent, normal summon to try to revive the Fiendish Chain, and you can overlay for rank 4. And that's what it's for. And title, best water support card ever printed. And another level 10. So this is like our defense. A lot of times you're holding lots of cards in your hand to wait for you to have everything assembled for a push. So a lot of times you'll have 6 cards in hand. And lots of times that's like just makes Tragodia a win condition by itself. One of the main functions though is a bait out Fiendish Chain, and you get wrecked by Fiendish Chain and breakthrough skill. But if they don't have those cards, then he's just huge and a real problem to deal with. Now again, like I said, Noella, she fuels your grave for soul charge. So with her effect, you can mill Ariel, your Shadows, your Abyss, and then immediately you can soul charge of a rank 4. If you have a Vision engrave, you can perhaps turn a turn of summon Noella, mill Ariel, mill Abyss, mill Vision. Soul Charge for 3. Trigger your Abyss add. Make a rank 4. Make a rank 2. And I like this ability to be able to progress your game state without relying on the ritual monster. And that's why I chose to put that in. It gives the deck another dimension of play that I think that it lacked in the past. Alright, so next we have the ritual spell, of course. Really cool, kind of like the original invocation. You can shuffle this to the deck to add a ritual monster from your graveyard back to your hand. Salvage. A lot of the cards are 1500 attack or less, and this helps you maintain consistency, helps you continue to make sure you have cards available to ritual summon. Board clear. Narco was actually good back in the day. More consistency, and again, like I said, Fiendish Chain, Breakthrough Skill were really big, and so we played Forbidden Lands MST to help clear those. And then finally, our own Breakthrough Skill and the Torrential Tribute. You don't run very many traps in this deck. You want to go, and you need cards to help you win. You really can't play by just sitting on traps in this version because you're trying to ritual summon. Perhaps there could be a build where you play a more control base, where you just rely on, perhaps Soul Charge, Beast, and Ariel, Noella, some combination of those, where you just have a constant rank 4 toolbox. If you guys like to see me create something like that, that could be something of a deck challenge that I'd probably like to undertake. And finally, Xyz. And basically just a rank 4 toolbox. You just throw all the good stuff, rank 4s in there. And yeah, just find your favorite rank 4 Xyz of the format, toss them in there, and you really can't go wrong. Could be some I'm missing, but these are the ones I find the most useful. Maybe with the exception of Roach for this format. But I can't think of too many that are better at the moment. Maybe I could double up on one that I'm already using, but I hate to not have them, and then it comes up and someone tries to special summon a Christia or something on me. Next up, rank 2 engine, really small. The Shining Elf, you guys played back in 2013. You overlay 2 of your blue boys for the Shining Elf. Basically, when a monster is normal special, you cut it in half, so it makes it really hard to run over him. So if you just have a rank 2 play, anything they summon is going to get cut in half. They won't be able to run this over. So turns your 2 level 2 monsters into an actual beat stick. And then finally, Pew Pew for game. Gustav Max. So a lot of times you can end up on double Giga's Punch, main phase 2, detach for game, and that's how you win a majority of your games. Actually, you win a majority of your games, spinning back your opponent's field and dropping 2 of these for 64. Main phase 2, detach, 84. Sometimes it's hard to get there because of the upstarts. But a lot of times you've spun away their whole field or dealt with their whole field, and you'll just summon it in defense, burn for 84, next turn, burn for 10,400, and remember with the ritual spell, you'll be able to put these back in your hand and then swing for another 3,000. So getting game, assembling game is not difficult at all for this deck. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed my deck profile. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know if you enjoyed it. It's the Dad, and I'm out.